Today I will be presenting my food blog, The Empire of Eats. Hello, my name is Sahil Rahman. I'm currently a senior at Hamtramck High School who's about to graduate real soon. I'm interested in internet culture such as the latest trends and how people interact with digital spaces. I'm also well versed in many different industries like entertainment and even fashion or economics to geopolitics. My inspiration for this food blog comes from this annual food festival in New York that I can't really remember the name of. I found it on TikTok. But at this festival they had insane foods, huge ribeye sandwiches and Belgium chocolate strawberries. And then when I watched that, I realized, wow, New York food is so vast and varied, right? There's a bunch of different cultures on display. And then on that train of thought, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm from New York. I was born there. Food really is a common language that we can all speak and effectively communicate our different backgrounds and histories and cultures. So in my opinion, that's what makes food so much more interesting. New York and immigration has had a long and storied history, and this food documents its history and is part of the reason why New York is so loved to begin with. So that is the reason why I chose to make this food blog about New York's food. A cook that has really inspired me to learn more about food is Adam Ragusea. He was a journalism professor at Mercer University, but then pivoted later on in his career to focus on independent journalism. He posts most of his content on YouTube nowadays. He makes simple and digestible food recipes for his YouTube audience, but what I really like the most of Ragusea's content are his food science videos. In these videos, he investigates topics such as, are black food plastics harmful, or how do expiration dates matter in terms of health. Here is my New York food gallery. As you can see, we have a wide variety of foods, including cheesecakes and white cookies, General Tso's chicken, pastrami sandwiches, eggs Benedict, hot dogs, buffalo wings, and New York pizza. All of these foods originate from New York, and all of them are created by a different culture, such as General Tso's chicken, which is obviously Chinese. Hot dogs are from Germany or Austria, and cheesecake is actually invented by the Jews, which is kind of mind-blowing to me. And then I never knew that buffalo wings were invented by Italians. So this just goes to show that New York is highly influential to the wider food scene, and that the cultures that have invented it could be surprising and interesting. So what is my blog's recipe for this week? What are we cooking today? Today we're covering the chopped cheese. It is an iconic staple of the New York culture. It originates from Harlem and is known for being affordable and reliable. Me personally, I enjoy chopped cheese. I find it a great sandwich, I'd rank it high in my sandwich hierarchy. Yeah, I enjoy it. It features griddled beef, chopped up gooey American cheese, and the flavor is deeply umami while having a salty, greasy edge. But it also features freshness from the lettuce, tomatoes, and onions that regularly get added onto a chopped cheese. But you could add more variations to it. Some people really like jalapenos on their chopped cheese. Today's recipe for the iconic chopped cheese sandwich is from actor, restaurateur, and chef Matty Matheson. People might know Matty Matheson from the show The Bear. It's a really popular show about chefs that open a restaurant. Matheson, he plays comedic character, a electrician type. So for the ingredients of our chopped cheese, we need some ground beef, vegetable oil, onion, adobo seasoning, American cheese, iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, ketchup, mayo, and some New York hero style buns. So these are the instructions of how to make the chopped cheese. First, you divide the ground beef into 3 equal pieces and place each ball between sheets of parchment. Using a large spatula, you should smash down on the ball to make a very thin patty, just like a smash burger. For the next step, cook the patty for 3 minutes seasoning with adobo in a medium to high heat cast iron skillet. And then third, sprinkle some onions on top of it and then cook for another 2 minutes, flipping each patty. For our next step, we're actually gonna chop up our chopped cheese. So take 2 spatulas and continually chop up your meat and onions until they're fully incorporated. And then reduce your heat to low to medium, and then try to line them up into a straight line, and then add on 3 slices of American cheese. Lastly is assembly. Open up your 2 hero buns and add ketchup and mustard on each side, and then divide the meat into 2 and add onto the bottom bun. Top with shredded lettuce and tomato and the top bun. Then part 6, you wrap up the sandwich and lightly press on it to compress it, and then enjoy your sandwich. Next, I have a video gallery of various videos of chopped cheeses. For the first video, it's a comedic video featuring 2 influencers making a chopped cheese in a deli.
Yes, my brother Cousin Ed, man. How old are you
Yo,
today?
look at the chopped cheese on Jamaican patties with some shebang chips. Show!
Be crazy! Yeah! Hey!
First, you spread the ground meat on the grill.
Then we're gonna hit it with some peppers.
Then, we put the hash brown on the grill inside the butter.
Now we chop it up. This is how you chop up. You act like you know how to chop it up.
I'm 5% hot.
Then we're gonna slap the bacon on the grill.
On the grill.
When the chop is ready, we hit it with
Sazon.
seasoning.
Oh my God, oh my God. When the chop is ready, you gotta hit it with the cheese.
Chopped cheese. When the cheese is melted, now you put it in the Jamaican patty.
Facts. Then we hit it with the spinach.
And then we're gonna add the hash brown.
Now we gonna hit it with the potato chips.
Then we're gonna hit it with
Chipotle sauce.
Chipotle sauce.
Just like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Back it up.
Bang.
Now we're gonna put it on top of the paper. Come on. Now we wrap it up. And the result is OMG. Can't forget the band.
Never, never, never.
Now I'm gonna serve it to my brother Kai.
The next video in the gallery is of Matty Matheson himself making this chopped cheese, following the recipe exactly.
If you don't know what a chopped cheese is, then you need to right, because you don't know what's going on in the city. They take hamburgers, they put it onto a grill, they add some onions, they chop that all up. Or chop and bake. Chopped cheese. This smells incredible. This is one of the most iconic sandwiches in the world. You're not out here getting chopped cheese sandwiches. Where the Then they take cheese and throw it on there, melt it, put it onto a nice, beautiful toasted bun. Oh yeah. Wow! I want cheesy, yeah. Mayonnaise, ketchup, lettuce, tomato. Actually legendary. Ah! It's so good. You got a chopped cheese in your back pocket, everything's gonna be A-okay. That was the easiest thing I ever did. One of the most rewarding things I've ever done. New York City, undefeated, baby.
The final video of my food blogs video gallery is an interview with the creator of the chopped cheese himself, Frankie Frank.
Who are you, man?
How you doing? I'm Frankie Frank. I make the best chopped cheese in this neighborhood, Hayes, or Blue Sky Deli. I'm working here for almost 3 decades. The neighbor's very good. I like my neighborhood. Hey, how you doing, Bob? That's what's up. You're gonna take the chopped cheese one party, put some onions, sazon, adobo, and a secret sazon too.
How did you invent the chopped cheese, man?
The chopped cheese invented like long time ago, maybe in 1999. I'm trying to make my sandwich for myself, and I want to make a cheeseburger, but we don't have no more hamburger buns. What I did is chop it up, the meat, like that, right now. There was a customer behind me. So Frank, what you make today? I said, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna put like a chopped cheese, and the chopped cheese come out like that. You're gonna put the cheese now, don't forget all the bread right here.
How many chopped cheeses did you make in your life?
In my life, man, that's millions. Because I'm making 400 euros a day. I don't know, imagine it for 25 years, it's a lot. Frankie Frank, baby.
And this concludes my food blog. Feel free to reach out to me on my socials, The Empire of Eats on Instagram, X, and YouTube. And I'm currently also running a challenge where the first person to showcase an underrated restaurant to me, will get to shoot a video with me and win $100. So I hope you enjoyed the Empire of Eats food blog for this week. Thank you for viewing.